Heartbreak hurts, but not because you lost them. It hurts because deep down, you're starting to realize what they were sent to teach you. There's a strange silence that follows heartbreak. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that echoes. The kind that makes you replay every word, every moment, every what if, like a broken record you can't turn off. You scroll through old messages, stare at their photos and wonder, how did something that felt so real disappear so easily? But here's the part no one tells you. Not every person enters your life to stay. Some arrive like a storm, loud, chaotic, unforgettable, only to leave behind a version of you that didn't exist before. And maybe, just maybe, that was their purpose all along. You thought they were your forever, your peace, your home. But what if they were actually your mirror, reflecting back your deepest fears, your hidden wounds, your need for validation, your inability to let go? Philosopher Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Maybe this wasn't fate breaking you. Maybe it was life trying to wake you up. Because the truth is, the person who broke your heart didn't just leave you in pieces. They left you with a lesson, one that could change your entire life, if you're brave enough to understand it. Part 1. They didn't break you. They revealed you. Before them, you thought you knew yourself. You believed you were strong, independent, emotionally in control. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And then they came into your life, and suddenly everything shifted. You cared more, you feared more, you needed more. And when they left, it felt like they took a part of you with them. But here's the uncomfortable truth. They didn't take anything from you. They revealed what was already inside you, your fear of abandonment, your need for validation, your tendency to lose yourself in someone else. Heartbreak has a brutal way of exposing the parts of us we try to hide. It's like holding up a mirror you never asked for, but desperately needed. Think about it. Why did their absence hurt so much? Was it really about them, or was it about what they represented? Maybe they made you feel worthy in a way you never felt before. Maybe they gave you attention you were starving for. Maybe you attached your identity to their presence without even realizing it. This is what Jung meant. We don't fall in love with people. We fall in love with the parts of ourselves we see through them. And when they leave, it feels like losing yourself. But here's the shift. If they revealed your wounds, then healing those wounds is now your responsibility, not theirs. Because the biggest lesson they taught you wasn't love. It was awareness, and awareness is where transformation begins. Part 2. You loved the potential, not the reality. You didn't just love who they were, you loved who you believed they could become. The late-night conversations, the promises, the glimpses of affection that felt like proof. See? They care. They'll change. This will work. But if you're honest with yourself, how much of your love was built on hope rather than truth? This is where heartbreak cuts deeper than expected, because it forces you to confront a painful realization. You weren't in love with reality. You were in love with potential. You saw their red flags, but painted them green. You noticed their inconsistency, but called it they're just going through something. You felt the distance, but convinced yourself it would close with time. Why? Because hope is a powerful illusion. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "Hope in reality is the worst of all evils because it prolongs the torments of man." Not all hope is bad, but misplaced hope, that's where suffering begins. It keeps you holding on when you should be letting go. It makes you invest in a future that was never promised. It blinds you to what's happening right in front of you. Think about it. If someone shows you who they are consistently through their actions, not their words, why do we still choose to believe in a version of them that doesn't exist? Because we don't want to let go of the feeling they gave us. But here's the lesson. Love isn't about who someone could be. It's about who they consistently are. And if you have to imagine a better version of them to stay, then you're not in love with them. You're in love with a story your mind created to avoid facing the truth. And that truth, they were never meant to become what you needed. Part 3. You lost them, but you found your worth. There's a phase after heartbreak that feels heavier than the rest. It's not the crying, it's not the memories, it's the questioning. Why wasn't I enough? What did they have that I didn't? Why did they leave me so easily? And slowly, without realizing it, you begin to measure your worth based on someone else's inability to stay. But here's the truth that will set you free if you're willing to accept it. Their decision to leave was not a reflection of your value. It was a reflection of their capacity. Not everyone is capable of holding something real. Not everyone knows how to love deeply. Not everyone is ready for the kind of connection you were offering, and that's where we get it wrong. We take someone else's limitations and turn them into our insecurities. Philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You can either let this heartbreak convince you that you're not enough, or you can let it reveal a deeper truth. You were always enough. You just gave your value to someone who didn't know how to recognize it. Think about it. Would someone who truly understands your worth treat you like you're replaceable? Would they leave without clarity, without effort, without fighting for you? No. So why are you fighting for someone who didn't fight for you? This is the turning point. The moment where pain either breaks you or rebuilds you into someone who no longer begs for what should be given freely. Because real love doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you question your worth. It doesn't leave you feeling like you're too much or not enough. It meets you where you are and stays. So maybe losing them wasn't the tragedy. Maybe it was the beginning of finally finding yourself. Part 4, letting go isn't losing, it's returning to yourself. Letting go sounds simple. People say it like it's a switch you can just turn off. Move on, forget them, time heals. But they don't understand. You're not just letting go of a person. You're letting go of routines, memories, future plans that never got the chance to exist. You're letting go of a version of yourself that felt alive in a way you haven't felt since. And that's what makes it so difficult. You miss the way you laughed with them, the way your day felt lighter just because they were in it, the way you believed, this is it, this is what I've been waiting for. But here's where the final lesson reveals itself. That version of you, the one who felt alive, open, capable of deep love, that wasn't created by them. That was you. They didn't give you that light. They triggered it. And now that they're gone, you think that light disappeared with them. But it didn't. It's still there, buried under grief, waiting to be reclaimed. Philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." Letting go isn't about erasing them. It's about releasing the illusion that you needed them to be whole. Because you didn't. You don't, and you never will. The love you gave, the depth you felt, the connection you were capable of, that's your proof. Proof that you are not empty, proof that you are not broken, proof that you are capable of something real. So don't chase closure from someone who walked away. Create your own by choosing yourself again and again until it no longer feels like a choice but a standard. Because one day, the love you gave, the depth you felt, the connection you were capable of, that's your proof. Proof that you are not empty, proof that you are not broken, proof that you are capable of something real. So don't chase closure from someone who walked away. Create your own by choosing yourself again and again until it no longer feels like a choice but a standard. Because one day you won't miss them, you'll thank them. Not for the pain they caused, but for the lesson they left behind, the lesson that changed everything. You were never meant to lose them. You were meant to outgrow them. So now I'll ask you something. If this heartbreak was a lesson, what is it trying to teach you? Sit with that question. Don't rush the answer, because the moment you understand it is the moment your healing truly begins. And maybe, just maybe, this wasn't the end of your story. It was the beginning of becoming someone you were always meant to be.